Okay. I'm so sorry. It totally booted you out. It totally booted you out of the last one. So, um, welcome. I'm so sorry. Is the other one still live? Can I like go into it and be like bounce over? Bounce over? I'll give you a second to bounce on. Bounce on. Bounce on. Always look for the timestamp. There was just like 30 something of you on the other one. Hey. Hey, we're the monkeys. People say we monkey around. We're too busy singing to put anybody down. Okay. So, I'm sorry I didn't get back earlier. I went and scooped up Caden, and then it got a little cuckoo. And then it got a little cuckoo. Okay. There is sunshine. I'm so close to figuring out how to. I think I can actually switch. Maybe. No. Really, Max? Hi, buddy. Okay. All right. I can't figure it out. Okay. All right. It's a good boy. All right. So as I was saying, add to the cuckoo to cocoa past cuckoo. Cuckoo. Okay. So I was going to grab Caden, right? And then I was like, okay, there's another scenario. So let me just read it real quick. That was like that. That was like that. Empress was here. Lovers was here. Queen of Pentacles was here. Death card was here. What was the first card out? I think I took a picture to... Do you remember? I do. Okay, Five of Cups. What is the Five of Cups? Five of Cups. Empress reversed. Queen of Pence reversed. Then it was the Temperance. And then it was this. This. Page of Coin reversed. Six of Cups on top of the Lovers reversed. And then the Sun was here. Six of Wands reversed. Seven of Swords on the Six of Wands. Okay. And then I had separated this. Okay. So I'm gonna do another quick one. But what I was getting in the car as I was going to get Caden. Oh motherfucker. Why? Oh, maybe I'll try this way. There we go. that there was another story. So what I don't remember exactly what I was picking up on, but as if it was you, okay? Because the other one we were talking about karma and karmic return, good karma, that type of stuff. Another scenario is because originally it was like sadness, regret, emptiness, got jealousy, could be the loss of something, stuck, not wanting it to be over. So the other thing I was getting, there could be something. Okay. What I really want to do, I just heard blame it on the rain. So say that what I really wanted to read this as was work. I try to put that in there. But for some of you, if it comes to love, you probably were the Empress or the Queen of Pentacles, one or the other. And it's just whatever you were involved with, whoever you were intimate with, whatever it was for you, you just kind of like stopped nurturing it because you either knew there was another situation, you knew like nothing was going to grow, especially if somebody had some type of an attachment to an Empress or the Queen of Pentacles. The Five of Cups person might be somebody who is kind of bummed out without you, like you're not nurturing things anymore. Like, but this is something where I really feel like if this is you, there's a big shift regardless of the scenarios. And that's why I labeled it this way, because it could be the first scenario, but I also think for some of you, it was this scenario where there was a good possibility that the past came back around. You, I'm thinking, stepped out of this energy because the shift is here, but you have another energy that's still like holding on to you, but is focused on the past, focused on the disappointment, focused on, failing in a situation, having regret, that type of stuff, not wanting to let you go, that type of stuff, whether you're engaging with them or not. So there was a good chance you just got to the point where you were tired of the lies, tired of the other people, tired of the other person, whether it was a family member, a person, whomever. You could have been dealing with somebody who was like in denial or didn't want to talk about certain stuff. I like emotional security. I think for some of you, it even hindered your own money, your finances, your work. Others of you, it is the first story and the first scenario that I read in the first reading. But if this is you'd had enough of this scenario. So it would be you and this other person, and there's still another person. It's got to be a family member, an ex, someone they got kids with, businesses. It's someone like that will kind of always be around. Regardless of how this scenario plays out, you're finding some type of balance again. You're shifting your energy. You could have self-inspired yourself. That had the muse there. So again, it really just depends. This could have been your energy as well, where you knew there was a situation where it just wasn't evolving. It's not going to grow. You were constantly being like lied to, or just not telling you, or they're just not telling you what's up, which is still like a different type of form of manipulation, that type of stuff. I think you were done with like the one-sidedness, the lack of balance, that type of shit. Especially if they had a kid's mother in the picture. with the Six of Cups and the Empress being reversed and the Lovers. So for some reason, Spirit really wanted me to bring that into the equation in case regardless of which scenario you are, you're finding the balance again. Okay. Loving yourself. Things are working out. Focused on the right things. So again, regardless of the scenario, whether it's all them or this is you and a mix of them, you're still looking at a really, really beautiful shift. So somebody, what's this, 5 of Cups? Somebody might reach out. I mean, this is some type of communication on how something went. The Hierophant. Do I think it's a lesson? I'm not. I think it has to do with some type of relationship. You got the World at the bottom of the deck too, and Judgment. You know, somebody not being, it's like doubt, self-loathing, you know, not wanting to make a judgment call. There could be like a very traditional marriage here. The Emperor's not out. You notice how the guy is not out? Same sex, not same. It doesn't matter. Like, all the players are female. It's almost like the guy has done nothing or is doing nothing. He's not even fucking on the board in all reality. Unless he's this Page of Pence and he's just slower than a fucking sloth. But I'm assuming you're probably bored of that. Like, nobody wants the Page of Pence. The Knight of Pence is the slowest knight in the deck. Yeah, it comes with, you know, some benefactors to a situation, but it is more like needing to be patient. Could be protective energy, but like in this case, it was just, you know, no. It just wasn't a grounded situation. So with the Hierophant, this could be over a relationship that's over. So it probably was some type of marriage, common law. It's something like that. And you have an energy here that's still holding on. Doesn't want to let go. I kind of got the energy of like kind of being shocked that it's over. It went down the way it went down. And with the 9 of Swords, it's like something's past could just be haunting them here. It could be anxiety. It could be fear. It could be nightmares. But there's a stagnant energy here. But it's almost like somebody's waiting for that phone call. The Hierophant could be a judge, not typically a lawyer. Typically, it's a very traditional card. Talks of belief, religion, marriage, mortality, ethics. Could be a pope. You know, it's higher power, that type of energy. I don't really think it's saying Taurus with the world over. To me, it's a relationship that's over. So this week, they either got news, and this is how it's going down, or they didn't get the news yet, and this is how it's still going to go down. You have an energy, again, if this is a relationship, and it's like the Empress or the Queen of Pence, it doesn't turn into this energy overnight. Unless this one was a real dick and just awful and something goes in her favor and she's like kosher. But I don't think so. I think if anything, you're either the Empress or the Queen of Pence in this scenario, if it's not exactly the other one that played out. And you just kind of had enough of lack. You know, but there's an energy here that now's got a lot of regret. There's jealousy. There's some type of financial hit, loss. There's denial here. Infidelity, one-sided, lack of balance. Like this, whatever this is going down. So I don't think this is you getting that information. It's just a scenario that can no longer grow. And again, if you were one or the other, you knew the same thing. It's just a scenario that's just not going to grow. And you took yourself out of it. So the nice thing is, even if it is you, you still found a way to love again, to find the balance, to focus on what needs to be focused on, like snapped out of it type thing. So this had to have been over for a little while with you and this person, because you were probably the Justice and the Ace of Wands. You were probably what did I say? Probably had to be over for a little while. And probably as soon as I cut this energy kicked in. You were probably the Hangman and the Hermit in like week 1 or 2 with a shift of perspective, changing your perspective on how something went down or is going down. So regardless, this is still your energy. There's still a nice shift of energy taking place this week. Okay. And that's refreshing. And you just had Justice and the Ace of Wands, so it could even be starting something new or just good news. Okay. So hola. So let's do scenario 2 for week 3. The Chariot, that's just a card of authenticity. It actually belongs in the deck, but I figured I would use it as a card, just, you being authentic, and that's it. So, alrighty, Schneidy.
Someone's on my, he's in my room.
Okay. 5 of Pentacles reversed. Chariot, 5 of Pentacles reversed. You could have, could be something with the title to your car, or car issues. The Fool reversed. You might be holding back on purchasing a car or travel, because something or someone is most definitely going in a good direction. With the Fool being reversed is kind of being reckless. Could be gullible, feeling distracted. So if this has to do with, what's this Chariot? What's the energy of the Chariot? Could be a Cancerian energy. Could be travel. Queen of Cups. So it's a Cancer. 2 Cancer cards. All right. So there's definitely a destined direction. Self-control, willpower, confident energy. You could be paying off debt or recovering, or there's some type of relief coming in. There is a positive change here. And I know the 5 of Pentacles is reversed, but upright is more of like the poverty, hardship, sickness, scandals. So there is a really nice shift here. But with this Knight of Wands, or an energy that's coming at you, is typically confident, adventurous. Here for a short time, not a long time. Can be somebody acting like Prince Charming, thinking there's an opportunity around the corner. But with the Fool being reversed, whatever is coming towards you, and to me, you look like it's kind of turned your back anyway, but whatever's coming towards you, it looks reckless with the Fool being reversed. So this could be you holding back, and this energy is coming towards you. But I mean, this could be your energy too, but it just, with your back being turned here, I kind of feel like it's a different type of energy. Let's clarify it. What's this Knight of Wands? Because it could just be you, the Sun. Success, celebration, joy. Could be dealing with a fire sign here. But it's a happy message. What are you holding back from? Everything looks really good. Why the Fool? Because everything else looks really good. Seven of Cups. Fantasy, illusions, being distant, needing to make a decision, or this could be multiple opportunities. You're definitely keeping your options open, trying to decide what to do. So, Justice at the bottom of the deck. So this probably is a messenger. They typically are messengers. But it'd be a happy message. My guess is you're going to hold off or hold back. Maybe keep your distance. Because you're not trying to make any foolish decisions here. Especially if you're the Queen of Cups from scenario 1. It doesn't matter what sign you are, you're coming in with being in the Cancerian energy this week. Which is ironic because I feel like I'm pulled more to Taurus energy this week. But so it's loving. There's definitely a direction here. There's some type of recovery. There's a positive change. There's relief. Paying things off. You could have been holding off on what you were going to pay first. Yeah, see, I don't think that's it, because you got this messenger. Unless it's just a messenger and it's this person's not really part of your life, and it's just, hey, you won the sweepstakes, or you know what I mean? Or, your bill's been paid off, and it's like, what? Huh? It's almost like you don't know the energy. Let's see what this Knight of Wands. I mean, I know I clarified it, and it's the Sun, so it's kind of like happy news. But with the Four of Wands reversed, this is kind of a lack of communication, separation, self-doubt, plans being canceled, postponed, which is tough because, so to me, it's saying some type of fire sign. Yeah, see, King of Wands, Knight of Wands, the Sun, that you got Aries, Leo, Sag right here with fire signs. So my guess is they're doubting themselves. So it looks like they're coming in, but they're definitely doubting themselves, which is weird because this type of person, the King of Wands, is typically optimistic. Still looks like they're coming in, though. Hey, I hope they're not coming in just to like distract you. Hey, I just want to make sure you still know I'm here, right? I didn't go anywhere. Like I'm still an option, right? Like, so I don't know what that is. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. Because it's It's definitely an energy of like, hey, knock, knock, you know I'm here, right? You know, we didn't go anywhere, right? It's like that. You got the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever it is does bring in change. It could be destined change. It's just like a turning point. So it might be good. I just find it very strange that it seems like they're coming in with this doubt, but they're coming in anyway. Because the King of Wands is an optimistic, you know? What's the overall intentions of this messenger? I got my mindset on you. I got my mindset on you. It's communication. That's an old song. And it's gonna take money, right? Or time, a whole lot of precious money or time. What? To do it. Who sings that? What song is that? Not George Michael. Is it? Anybody know what that is? It's gonna take a whole lot of precious time. It's gonna take money and something. Okay. To do it right. It's gonna take a whole lot of precious time to do it right. Maybe George Michael, guys. I got my mind set on you. No, it's George Harrison. It's gonna take time, a whole lot of precious time. I got my mind set on you, but it's gonna take money, a whole lot of spending money. It's gonna take plenty of money to do it right, child. It's gonna take time, a whole lot of precious time, to do it right. I got my mind set on you, and it's time, I know. And this time I know it's for real. The feelings I feel, I know I put my mind to it. I can say what I'm really gonna do. I got my mind set on you, but it's gonna take money, a whole lot of spending money. So I don't know what that means by money. Well, for those who don't know the song, it is George Harrison. I got my mind set on you. 1987. I got my mind set on you. I got my mind set on you. So there is communication coming in. I'm guessing this is somebody that likes you. So now I feel like it's somebody that knows you. But you're determined for your focus to go in a different direction. I don't think you're waiting for change or a turning point. It's happening. There is a turning point. To me, it's just got to be a positive change. I can't really look at it as like, because when I work with these cards with words, it drives me bananas because I can't really see the other stuff that like it's not really intuitive. I don't know how to explain it. But they always, with these type of decks, want me to just find like that one keyword, which is fine. But if this is paying off debts, recovery, relief, a positive change, with the other key cards here, I'm going to have to go with positive change. Maybe you just feel like the energy that's coming towards you is reckless. And you just think it's wiser to hold back. I don't think this is like a canceled invitation or an invite or a party because the sun is there. There's some type of celebration, positivity there. So this could be an ex or somebody you know, and there's separation. Because again, if I'm looking for that one key word with the other cards, I don't think it's like something canceled. Unless you plan on canceling something and choosing a different date. But it doesn't look that way. This does look like happy-go-lucky energy. So, gotta love spirit when it's like, let's clarify the Knight of Wands. Well, we know the Knight of Wands is already a messenger. And then, I try to clarify it again. They gave me communication. It's like, no shit, Sherlock. Let's try one more time. What's the overall communication? Overall communication. I didn't want to come out, but the way it smacked against my thumb just felt like it wanted to come out. So fear. So now I'm back to that, like, I wouldn't say self-doubt. Somebody is nervous to talk to you. Or this is you nervous to communicate because at one point you had some type of connection with this energy. And you're not trying to look at anything from a positive light, to be honest with you. That's what this would be telling me. That you don't want to see nothing good about the situation. And I don't know, that might be smart. I don't know. I mean, all the cards that are peeking out is like destruction, pride and ego, dark night of the soul, grief, surrender. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, yeah. Like, this had to have been somebody you slept with. Recognition. White or not white. The Knight of Wands is here for a short time, not for a long time. Friends with benefits. That type of scenario. It could be somebody you just haven't heard from in a long time. Hey, I'm in your neighborhood, or hey, I moved, or but they're nervous to hit you up. So I don't know what they did. Because it looks like there's not much that this energy can say. What's the possible outcome here? Well, let's do possible outcome with the Queen of Cups. Five of Wands, argument, chaos, competition. Yeah, Ten of Cups reversed. Like, again, this could be Ten of Cups reversed is usually, not really happy. It's lack of stability. Could be divorce, lack of family, broken values, broken home. Four of Wands is reversed. I don't think there's no such thing as a broken home, if you ask me. I don't know why they call it a broken home. I get why people would say, oh, broken home. It's gotta think outside the box, guys. So this one, like I said, like happy message or this and that. Like I said, you're not having it. It's an energy that is just, it's either competitive or argumentative, or they try not to be argumentative, but it all turns into an argument because this type of energy is not serious. This type of energy is like, let's have a drink, let's hang out, let's have fun. There's no stability with this energy. Zero stability. It's like happy-go-lucky, Nothing serious. That's definitely what you got. So it's so if you ask me, it constantly causes arguments. So I wouldn't really fucking want to engage with that either. I don't, like I said, there's something about it where it feels like I don't fucking blame you. Possible outcome with the Chariot. Six of Swords. So again, still moving forward. Moving on from trauma. Better days coming. Some type of relief. Definitely a transition. So, I mean, it's happening regardless. So you might get this message and the first thing you want to do is kind of like, like, I don't even think you would though. Because over here already, it's telling me that you wouldn't even engage in it. Because that's what happens. It causes that because you're dealing with somebody who doesn't bring stability to your life. Possible outcome over here. All I know is that there's a nice shift of energy for those who are allowing change this week for sure. 3 of Wands, 7 of Swords. But this is lies. It's like lying about their future or wanting an adventure. Or to me, it's like this energy wants to just be successful, wants some type of opportunity in the beginning, like I said. You know what I mean? Like, hey, knock, knock. I'm still here. I didn't go anywhere. I'm still here. But there's lies. And then you got the Queen of Pentacles reversed over here. Could be jealousy. What's this 3 of Wands? Nine of Wands reversed. That's typically, it's like a stalemate, but you got Justice. Clarity, truth. So either you're seeing through it. What's the overall energy of the 3 of Wands here? I mean, this is somebody who is nervous to communicate. Looks like somebody may have had an awakening. You would know if somebody's lying. Yeah, see, unawakened. Like, what the fuck? I think this person just wants to cause fucking confusion at this point. Maybe this was energy like they kept saying, maybe they would just, like I said, you were dealing with somebody who kind of like put shit on the fucking back burner. It was just like a fun time. Didn't want nothing fucking serious. There was lots of lies. There was a lot of shit that was going on behind the scenes. And it's constant lies, unawakened, not seeing things for the way they were. And now all of a sudden somebody has some type of awakening, some type of an epiphany, and is really hoping that they can make some type of amends. I just feel like it's a little bit of a warning here with the 5 of Wands. Like this energy is competitive. You don't want to be with someone who's competitive. Or they were competitive. You ask me, there's still some type of competitive energy there. Overall energy of the 5 of Wands. Somebody definitely wants to make a situation right. And again, it's free will, forgiveness at the bottom of the deck. So ultimately, it's up to you. This is a situation you've already moved past. It looks like this energy, though, coming towards you really wants a positive change. But I don't know how well it's going to go because you're carrying the Five of Wands. Like, are you off your fucking rocker? You want to hit me up? So you're over this energy already. But it's not an energy that is like over you. And they're definitely seeing something differently. It's an awakening. I don't know if you want to give this person a fucking benefit of the doubt or not, to be honest with you. Especially if, like, hey, let's meet up. Can we talk? Can we have lunch? Can we have coffee? Can you swing by? It might be positive. Repressed feelings, secrets, lost the inner voice. There's a lack. Hangman right there. It's that perspective. You're definitely torn on what to do. It looks more of like a no. Like, you're just going to be like, no. Whatever you went through with this person was heavy and it was karmic. And you're back in your own element, your energy, loving life, moving forward, lessons learned with the Six of Swords and the Chariot, very successful, triumphant energy. And it's almost like you want to swing a bat at the person the minute you get the fucking message. It's like swinging fucking bats. Because you know what you had. You get what I'm saying? This was somebody that was very inconsistent with your energy. Again, here for a short time, not a long time. Friends with benefits, whatever it was. They gave you no sense of security when it came to fucking anything. That's a given. So it's like the wand that they're coming in on with the fucking horse over here, all charming or whatever. It's like you want to take all 5 of those fucking wands and beat the fuck out of this person, to be honest with you. So there's definitely, this person brings either chaos to your life, competitive energy, and chaos in the sense of they gave you nothing stable. I'm telling you right now, and I know for a fact, being a Cancerian, and I've been in these situations, if you're happy, happy-go-lucky, you're in the energy, homemaker, that type of energy, you need security, emotional security, happy security. Like, if you're not happy and you don't feel secure, like, this is an energy, like, not necessarily hit it and quit it, but again, it is nothing serious. So there was obviously a lot more going on under the covers, but being that person, your happiness is important. You want to make sure your happiness stays and it feels secure. It's like the Queen of Cups is going to want the Sun in her reading because she wants to know something can grow. She wants to know something can evolve. She wants to know that she feels safe and her happiness is not going to be taken from her. You did not have that with this person. That is a fucking given. So I don't know how you're going to feel about this situation. It's a given. why that conflict would be there, and or you don't even want to talk to this person because it took you a long time to get back to that energy. And if you're anything like me, it takes me a little while to fucking recoup after you've been hurt and have gone through shit like that. And if you're the Chariot and the Six of Swords, then you definitely have learned a lesson here, and you're no longer engaging in the Five of Swords and the fucking petty shit. You're not engaging in the fives. You get what I'm saying? Your five here comes reversed, a positive change, because you made that positive change. This person gives you lack of center, lack of voice, repressed fucking feelings. But there's an awakening, which is a big deal. And the wheel is here. So it is telling me they kind of cleared some karma. But how much karma? I don't fucking know. But again, I know what it takes to get back to this Queen of Cups, Chariot, Six of Swords energy, and it ain't fucking easy. And it takes a while. And like I said, the Queen of Cups would definitely want the sun on her side. But apparently he's bringing the sun. He's trying to bring the sun. I don't like that he's coming in as the Knight of Wands. Maybe you haven't talked to this person in a while and they just feel like that's the best way to break the ice. I don't know. Because somebody's trying to break the ice. But there's been a lot of damage already done. And Spirit's like, well, free will. Ultimately, you know, it is up to you. But it is going to come with the Five of Wands. So this energy brings instability. It looks like that could change, but to me, I don't think you're going to take any chances. You opening the door to communication might even feel reckless. And I wouldn't fucking blame you at all. I'd feel the same fucking way. That's a given. Any advice for this Five of Wands? Because I don't see chaos around you, but this energy brings in the chaos. We got barrier. You might want to put barriers there. Look at third party, karmic, victim. I wonder if these are two different energies side by side, like the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles was. Because the Chariot is moving forward. Maybe you have one that's really authentic and one that just pretends to be in the Queen of Cups energy. Because the Six of Swords is free will. What's the overall energy of the Chariot here? Best advice for the Chariot. If you ask me, you already have free will, Six of Swords. I just want to see if there's another. I'm not going to be able to. It's contemplation. What is this Chariot? Is this Chariot a person? To me, it's moving out of a situation. Six of Pentacles reverse, scamming, abuse of power, one-sided, no balance. One more. So this Chariot is Page of Pentacles. What up, Buttercup?
Hi.
Page of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. I don't think. Do you need me, sweetie?
No.
I don't think. If you're this Queen of Cups is telling you still want to put some barrier up because this person may be acting like they're all like awoken and shit, and they're really not, and they're lying. They're acting like they're bringing this on because they know you want growth in a situation. So be very careful because something might be very scandalous there. I do feel like there might be something beneficial there only because there's fear here, which means if it's fearful, it's typically good intentions. But with the Chariot here, so there's an energy definitely moving forward with the Six of Swords. That's a given that it's moving forward. But there's an energy around it that's kind of like abuse of power. But so again, it could be you not feeling like this can go anywhere. Or it's just you. I don't really think it's... Could be clairvoyant energy. Because this is an energy where it's kind of like trying to follow the lead. This... Okay, holy fuck. No, this is a person that wants to talk. Mingia. They want something to move forward. But honestly, you might just want to put those doors up, block certain energy, and keep on going. Might be a day late, dollar short. And again, I wouldn't blame you. To me, that message coming in, you could just keep on going with that Six of Swords. And keep focusing on what's best for you. And there's somebody else out there. I'd rather have the Knight of Cups than the Knight of Wands in this situation because it comes with the Page of Pentacles. It's somebody has morals, integrity, potential, makes plans, sees them through. It's not an energy that would keep you on the back burner, This type of energy likes to follow the lead, follow the heart, more sensitive. Maybe you'd like that, because this type of energy is more fun. It doesn't come with emotions. Queen of Cups would like emotions. So it looks to me like you're the Queen of Cups in this scenario. Others of you, it is somebody else that's coming towards you and they're turning their back on this person. And if that's the case, then you're in here somewhere, but you're still it still puts you in the same position of the initial story. So settling really still wants to come out here. Yeah, see, I don't... I would just keep it moving. I feel like this energy, these two energies can actually be different energy too. There's a lot of players on the board, believe it or not. It's masked. I don't know why. let's do this. Let me get my best advice for my spirituals in regards to an energy wanting to communicate with you this week. Because that looks like it's more than just your boss. It's more than just a friend. You say he's just a friend. You say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you got what I need. Do they, though? Do they, though? All right. Spirituals. Best advice for whoever this, I don't want to say homeboy or homegirl is trying to come your way. But for my spirituals. For my spiritualists. Need myself tonight. Then I run until I down. Oh, fucking Pentacles. That came out in another reading. Ten of Swords. Holy fuck. Okay. This doesn't look great. I hate to break the news for you. The Page of Pentacles reverse. I mean, this could be somebody who's just not grounded, lazy, financial loss, lost a job. But Eight of Pentacles here is like keep going, self-employment, new job, ambition. Ten of Swords, betrayal, breakdown. Ten of Pentacles reverse, financial collapse, something faded with money, a family feud, some type of loss. Damn. This is some heavy fucking shit. This is some heavy fucking shit. If you plan on I don't even know where to go with this yet. Hold on. Nostalgia, self-worth, like just overall energy here for my spiritualist this week. Damn, this is going to be like a fucking tailspin. This is a little intimidating. If this doesn't even look positive, I want to say you leave a job or you quit or there's lack, you can make up for it being your own employee, self-employment, right? Starting something new, continue to practice. But here it's like with the Ten of Pentacles reverse, it's like a financial collapse. And then with the Ten of Swords, like it's a breakdown. So this looks like it's purposely it's something is being forced at it. So it doesn't look like you would quit a job. This looks like there's a good chance you might get fired. God damn. I'm telling you right now. Someone betrayed you at work, or regardless, guys, it's a 10, and they want you. This is more like self-employment, new job, the ambition, keep practicing. If you are forced out of a situation and you get fired, I'm telling you right now, spirit's playing a role. They don't fucking want you there. Like you might have a dark night of the soul, and then something's gonna click in, like you get it, this whatever this is needs to stop it. It's no. You need patience, a whole lot of precious time. It's gonna take patience and something, right? Devotion. You might get forced out of a job, guys. This would be spirit. King of Swords could be some type of authority. Could be human resources. I would, even if I was to do like flip the page of pens up and this, like even if I was still to do that, it's still the Ten of Swords. Oh boy. Those Dark Night of the Soul is a major change. It's a divorce, it's a death, it's a major life change. And it sucks and it's hard and it's oh dear Lord. I hope it's not me. I hope it's not any of us. It is though. It is though. Oh, fuck, man. I will tell you, if you do lose a job, it's complete bullshit. It's lies, betrayal. They've been wanting to push you out, but this is also forced by spirit. They don't want you there because the Page of Pence is upright. I could see them fucking doing this to me. I've had oh dear fucking Lord. Oh lordy, lordy, lordy. What's this Page of Pentacles? Judgment reversed. Doubt, self-loathing, ignoring your calling, not being aware here and there. If there's people talking shit at work, they're not saying that like you're not being aware, you're not seeing it like that. It doesn't even fucking matter. If you're anything like me, you go to work, you get your job done. You're not there to make fucking friends, right? I think some of you might just be ignoring something you should be going in a new direction. Like me starting the other business, for instance. If you could be the same and be in the same scenario right now and you lose a job, but you could always open up a platform on YouTube, but for some reason you're too scared or you don't want to. It's like being tested, forced out. Where you keep doubting yourself, and spirit's like, listen, you need to fucking stop with corporate jobs or working for other people. It's a given, guys. And it like, again, if this isn't you, you're seeing people in your own employment going down. Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, luck, wealth, pride, accomplishments. The moon it's just like it's like you don't see it. This is a big message. And I've been here and done this. How many of us have ever been here? Have any of you been in this situation? I've been in this situation twice in my life, and it's rough. This is a given that they know that you need to be an entrepreneur. You need to be on your own. Fuck, man. It's clearly something Matrix holding you back. This is like the worst fucking energy. We always say that too, like the worst fucking timing, right? Like, no, it's divine timing. Because ultimately, if one thing gets wrapped up, you can devote your time to what this is. Have patience. Like, But it is a dark night of the soul, and the dark night of the soul fucking stings. Again, dark night of the soul can be like a divorce, like I said. It can be a death of a loved one, you know. It could be a loss of a job. It's fucking hard to walk through the dark night of the soul. There's no way around it. But you come out with understanding, but oh dear Lord, please not me. This is the energy for those who have been in this, like, please not us, you know, not us, because we know what it is. You can't, this can't and won't be stopped. Fuck. I know I gotta finish reading. Sorry, guys. I'm just like, not me, but like, you can't stop it. This is like major change. Like, there's already shit. Oh my dear Lord, I'm just gonna stop. Just breathe. Just breathe. But here's the deal. I know this is supposed to be me. Right? Doesn't mean all this will happen, but doesn't mean this week. It doesn't mean it's my reading. I just know, been here, done this. How many times you gonna, if you know this is me, like or you know this is you, how many times you know, same thing, been here, done this. Like, can be just like another lesson. Like, okay, how many times we're gonna do this? You know? Definition of dark night of the soul. It's a phase. It's a purification by spirit. It's a mystical development described by the 16th century. We don't need to get into all that, but it's basically a phase that's often described as extremely difficult, painful period in one's life. For example, after the death of a loved one, a breakup or a marriage ending, or a diagnosis of a life-threatening illness, which can go, and what triggers it is like usually the death of somebody, or something that you thought ended too early. Not everybody experiences or encounters a dark night of the soul, but I've had a couple. They're rough. They're rough, and this one's based around work. It doesn't look like death, but it is an ending, like I said. So you can't escape the dark night of the soul. Whatever this is, you can't escape it. Not everyone has to experience it, but, you know. God damn. How long does the dark night of the soul last? Some 1 week, others 20 years. Stages can be from an infant to a soul child, a young soul, a mature soul, and a soul, old soul. It's a phenomenon that Christians believe in. It's just kind of like suffering. It's a Christian thing. But what prayer for the dark night of the soul? I didn't know there was one. No prayer is gonna fucking help. I hate to say it like that because belief is extremely important, but no, like, it's you can't talk yourself out of this. You can't talk your way out of this, is what I'm trying to say. Especially if they want you at a different job or doing something else, because everything around you brings it just brings you lack. It's depressive. You can't get stuff done. Like, you come home, you have no motivation. You have no ambition to do anything else. It's that type of energy. You don't have time for family. You don't have, and it's like a financial collapse, because you could fight this and go through your entire savings. I've done it. I've fought it. Went through my entire savings in 1 year. I'm like, I can't believe I did that. And I did find myself in a dark night of the soul. I blew through a lot of fucking money paying bills and just thinking like, something will come. I'll figure it out month after month, thousands and thousands, over 10,000, So don't do that. Learn from my mistakes. Don't do that again. Because there's a chance that that can happen again. And, they don't want you to go through your savings. That's not what this is. You have what you need right now. You don't need the finances to get something started. You already have the brains. You already have the tools. It's your mindset. This is 10 of Pence. But see, this new job comes with wealth. This new outlook comes with luck. Good pride, accomplishment. Knight of Swords, assertive, direct action, impatient energy. So this is a message, and it's quick and it's straight to the point. Pack your shit. Here's a box. Clear out your fucking office. Like it's quick. It's real fucking quick. And you are going to feel betrayed. Please do not sit in that energy. Do not sit in that energy, because Spirit's got plans for you. If some of you are just starting a journey and you are in Spirit's calling you right now like a spiritualist because you're starting this journey, because this could be the start of somebody's journey, and an empire needs to collapse. This is 10 of Swords. Ten, 10. You can't get out of this. It's a breakdown. Breakdown. Avoiding. Rock bottom. Learning how to say no. Having a hard time managing tasks. You can't avoid this. Somebody's getting fired. But it is more than just a firing. Like, trust me. It's spiritual, and there's no way out of this. You can't just ignore. You can't ignore this. And they're going to make sure. So if you're just starting a journey, learn from our mistakes. Because Spirit knows, what you're doing now is just no. This feels more like, for like me, you guys that have been on this path for a while, this feels more like us. Dark Night of the Soul. What's this Dark Night of the Soul? Well, we know what it is, but a card clarification. Eight of Cups. Abandonment, disappointed, finding a new path, failed attempts. Eight of Cups. Gotta walk away. You can't fucking avoid, you can't make this shit up. We can't avoid it. But this new direction brings us the 10 of Cups, guys. It's guaranteed. It's here. It's fated. So I guess it's good that we can laugh about it and put a smile on our face if this actually happens. I honestly feel like whoever this read is for, you have no business in the corporate world. You have no business where you're at. You could have a side gig. You can make more money somewhere else, because this is about money and happiness. It's not just happiness. This really is about your money and your finances and your future. And that you can create, you can manifest, you can luck is on your side there, but you just feel stuck and stagnant. It's something you're not picking up on, and you just going back to work, or you just working the 9 to 5. Like it's just, they know you're not going to have that light bulb moment. So they're going to take it away from you. They're going to make sure you have fucking time to do this. This doesn't look like a breakup or a divorce or a death. It's all pentacles. Upright, that would be a new job. This is upright, that is a new job. Reversed is loss of a job. And again, judgment reversed, like it's just, it's being taken. Ten of Pentacles reversed, again, it's like the same thing. Like it's either financial collapse, fate with money. If you had a lot of money, it might be taken from you because of your lack of awareness or calling or some type of corrupt business. If it has to do with a karmic situation, your money's being taken from you because of how you treated people, how you've abused your finances, abused other people in the corporate field, in the work environment. I mean, this is, you can't get away from you could have this. I mean, the government can be here and take your business and freeze your assets. I mean, this is going down because spirit, even if it's karmic and it's abuse of power, that type of energy, they still have hope for you and you're on a path, and they still want you to be an entrepreneur. They still want you to be self-employed. They have plans for you. You made these plans yourself when you came into this world. It's just a matter of how you want to step on your own feet. This is because they know you're not going to walk away from something. So like, okay, we've warned you umpteen times. You've been through this so many times, failed attempts. Like, get on a fucking path. Tell me about understanding. So to me, that's kind of like an awakening until you realize, Knight of Cups, again, is that clairvoyant energy, following your heart. So if somebody is all about money, finances are going to be taken away from them. I'm glad this is switching up a little bit. Makes me feel a little more secure. But again, if you're all about money and you should be following your soul, this is a harsh karmic lesson, because spirit's going to rip your finances from underneath your fucking feet. And I tend to side with being in your feelings than being more fucking practical and not living your life. I would rather you were piss poor broke, but as happy as a fucking bumblebee sniffing fucking flowers and living your life out comfortably and happy. That's just me. So there is energy of matrix energy here. Again, corporate, that type of stuff. So, if you're choosing, and you've clearly had plenty of opportunities with the 310s here, if you're not going to follow your heart, and again, it doesn't have to be corporate, and it doesn't have to be because you are materialistic. This could be you knowing better that you just don't belong here, and there's nothing here feeding your soul, and your heart is telling you, because you're coming as the Queen of Cups, like your heart is telling you, this isn't for you, it's not, and this is for you. Again, it's no good for you. This job's no good for your health. It's shit like that, guys. Tell me about conclusion. So spirit's stepping in here. It's like, I wouldn't be surprised if the fucking Hierophant comes out. Just higher authority. Yeah, the Tower. I mean, that's just as powerful as the Hierophant. I'm sitting here laughing, but it's really not funny, guys. It is sad. Look at 11:11. There's a new portal open. This energy is no fun. Awesome. Enjoy the movie. Love you. Let me know when it's done. So again, like I said, this is from spirit. It's not about your coworkers deceiving you or them running your mouth. It's a Tower. It's sudden upheaval. It's disaster. It's renovation. It's spirit is wrapping something up. It's spiritual. Number 7. This cannot be avoided. And again, I'd love to be like, oh, somebody's all about their finances and not following their soul, and I can take myself out of this equation, but I can't, because I know my heart and soul is this. So it sucks, guys. Whether this is me or whether this is you guys, it sucks. But do your best to just stay positive. I know it's going to be really hard, but put your time and your effort into energy and creating something new for you. Because honestly, I was just having this discussion with Kaden earlier, like this day and age with this Gen Z, and they need to make money a whole different way, not the traditional way. They're not going to survive. This generation is already considered the lost generation. It's how they raise their kids, right? So in order for the Gen Zs to survive, they got to get creative. They have to be self-employed. Everybody has different thoughts, but I was telling Kane, I was showing him videos like, you can go to the Philippines and rent this house or this really nice apartment and live on the ocean and travel and, pay $100 a month to live here and go work there. And it's the whole like Billabong, like travel, because he really wants to go to China and Japan. Like, I'm like, you can do it, buddy. You don't have to stay around. It's you know what I mean? Like, go do your thing. Like, this generation has to have that type of vibe in order to survive. So I'm content living like that. I want my kids to know it's okay, because it's going to be very hard for them, because it's really their generation that's going to make the big difference. That their kids, is their babies, the kids that are being born now within the next couple of years that are going to make the difference. There'll be a lot of chaos in between and all that. They're not going to be able to make money like we used to be able to make money. They're going to have to work with technology, AI, spirituality, YouTube, free platforms. Unless they're going to school to be a doctor and something like that. But even then, you're still going to have a hard time making ends meet the way shit's going, guys. Having your own self-employment, the safety factor is not always there, but there are going to be ups and downs. But if you manage your money the right way, that was a lesson for me. Remember the last time I freaking made almost $100,000 a year and fucking blew through that as if it was fucking candy. And I sit back sometimes, I'm like, holy fuck, Court. Learn from my mistakes. If there's a newbie on the board and you're experiencing this, it's going to be tough. But if you're anything, if this has already happened to you, please look at the brighter side here. They're almost guaranteeing you what you need. And I know that in your heart and soul, you can make that work. You just got to devote yourself. And it comes with doubt. Yeah, Queen of Swords. You might be being a little too critical, pessimistic. But this can be like rude and manipulative. So I don't know if that would be a boss or you, but you have success under the deck with the Six of Swords. Profit, success, luxury. So to me, you're being too critical. I did feel a little bit of doubt there too. Or too pessimistic. Like, you're already more than capable of this. You're being too critical or trying to control. I don't see control, but wanting it to go a certain way. Let's get one more for this Queen of Swords reversed. The Chariot. It's control, willpower, confidence, directions. Something is going to move forward. But again, if I'm just clarifying the Queen of Swords, you can be trying to control how you start a business. But again, Hermit right there, inner guidance, meditation, speaking the truth, contemplation. You got to follow your soul here, guys. You got to go in a new direction. This is being taken. So you don't have a choice. You've already had this opportunity. Whoever this read is for, you don't have a choice. It's being taken from you because they want you somewhere else. It fucking is what it is. It's a hard blow, but it is what it is. Tell me about patience. Five of Swords reversed and the Knight of Wands reversed. Nasty, impulsive, abusive, temperamental, end of conflict. Making amends, winning the fight, inner conflict. I would think if anything, it'd be more like a temperamental energy here. Just be patient. Three of Wands, again, success is around the corner. I mean, you have so many cards that have success, but the success comes when you follow your heart, you follow your soul, and you follow what this is in regards to self-employment. Every card around here is, I mean, this is a guarantee. You can't fudge this reading. The only thing you can be optimistic about is self-employment. But I truly feel like you'd already been on this path for a little while, and you know that that's where your accomplishments are. That's where your success is. That's, let me, no worries, enjoy. I think she's at Spider-Man. If this does have to do, tell me about the Knight of Cups and understanding. If this really is more about the finances here, we got spring and refocus. Hold on. Message receive, release. I can't get away from this reading. I don't know if I'm sitting here trying to fudge it and try to understand more so I can be like, is this me or not me? And I never do that in readings, but I know exactly what the fuck this is. So I'm trying to dig a little harder, but I don't think I can get anything more. And it's just It's the way it's. That's the way it is. Release, 8 of Cups, walk away, understand. I mean, there's not much more I can do or read here. I just kind of feel like if it's a materialistic thing, I got to read it a little differently. But even if it is a materialistic thing and it was more about materialistic and wealth and happiness, I will tell you, if you've ever taken advantage of, employees or corporates or people or whatever, if you've ever taken advantage, when it comes to like money and charging a little more and penny pinching and penny pocketing, and I will tell you, like, there's going to be some financial loss. That's a given, because you're avoiding what a direction you should be going in, especially if you've been choosing money over love. I'd be the opposite. I've been choosing love over money. I know both is just as important. Finding the balance is tough. This could just be a hard hit financially for somebody because you're just not following your heart and soul. But you would have an inner knowing that you should be going in a new direction and you're not. So shit's going to be taken. Because you try to control things and make sure they go your way. And, it's abuse of power. I definitely see abuse of power here. All I know is that at the end of the day, no matter what stage or journey, what part you're on, this can't be avoided. And Spirit wants you either, if it's always been material, Spirit wants you to start to follow your soul. If it's always been you followed your soul and not so practical with money or things like that, or it's just who you are, it's very hard for you to work with corporate, then you just got to be an entrepreneur. Like, it's still following your soul because that's just more beneficial for you. Because I could read this as somebody really, because this is like financial loss. I could just read it as some type of, you're taking some type of hit. If you're self-employed and you're an entrepreneur, you could be taking a financial hit because of pride. Because the only thing on your mind was always your wealth and not your happiness, or your wealth was your happiness. And Spirit's like, no. That's no way to live. And they're passing judgment, and they're going to make sure that this is taken, and there's going to be a huge financial hit. Cannot avoid it. It can be through insurance, trying to fudge insurance and not having insurance, not covering your employee, workers' comp, like shit like that. I'm telling you, like, there's a financial hit here. Huge. You thought you were going to start new with something, and it's like, nope, taken. You could be laid out at work. You can get a broken arm, broken leg, broken back. Things could be falling from the fucking ceiling, 10 of swords falling on fucking people. Like Spirit's taking you out that way too. So I've mentioned like 3 or 4 different ways I will tell you, no matter which way it's coming, it can't be avoided. It just can't. And if you're avoiding conversation and speaking the truth, then good luck there too. If you try to misuse the system, whatever it is, I'm telling you, like it's coming back around. If you are impulsive, if you're, again, abuse of power, trying to control certain situations, not having patience on how it's just that inner conflict, not making your own fucking decisions, not following your fucking soul when you fucking know better. You should have walked away from certain situations, but you stayed in certain situations because of money. Bam. Financial loss. Taken. I'm going to take that from you. Why? Because you're not following your soul. Or you followed your soul, but your soul was all about money and wealth and pride. You know, you didn't follow your heart. So again, it pulls me back to all this stuff, you know, just shit catching up and consequences of, you know, shit where you know your soul needed more, wanted more, whatever the case may be, and you ignored it because of doubt, or you didn't have enough clarification if you thought you needed it, or awareness. It doesn't work like that. You were trying to control something that it was taking over. So Spirit's like, you know, we've been trying to show little hints here and there and taking little things, and okay, all right, now we're gonna fucking take more than a little. You got 10, 10, 10 right next to each other. It's being taken. It's just, there's no way around it. You better hope you're not going through a fucking 5-year cycle or fucking, I mean, it could be a lot worse depending on where you're at. I want to say, like, I feel like there's a lover that affected your finances, or, you know, I have an idea, your boyfriend, girlfriend, I have an idea, and they always talked you out of it because you're dealing, see, soulmate, because you have a boyfriend or you have a girlfriend that talked you out of doing something. Soulmate, fifth dimension. Yeah, see, there's something, I'm picking up on something and I don't know what it is yet, but I almost feel like because this is vibing higher. So when I tell you this is, I feel like right back to us spirituals, and not a financial thing. Like, you really got to be vibing at a whole different level. And whoever was in your life, you know, they were just in it for the wrong reasons, either, you know, financial gain for the future, or, you know, let me figure out what this is saying. I knew I felt it. I just don't know what it's saying. It's not the average, like, breakup, which you can have in the doc. Like, maybe, yeah, here. But, like, this is higher vibes. Somebody who's not spiritual can't reach that level of energy. And this is you and somebody else together. Spirit wants you with somebody. If this is something like that, Spirit wants you with somebody else. You're not going to make money in the situation you're in. Like, I'm telling you, they got plans for you. You and somebody else. What the fuck? This might be more than a mental breakdown. This could... Oh, fuck, man. Like, somebody's has to reach rock bottom. What the... Okay. If this feels more like somebody else all of a sudden, you're still involved. So it's either they were coming your way because they already experienced a financial loss, or they've been experiencing a financial loss, and they know that you're going places, right? So Spirit's going to fuck with this other energy even worse. If somebody has an ill intention towards you or an evil eye, it's like, go ahead, fuck around and find out. You want to stab her in the back? You want to underestimate her or him? Because this is like learning to say no, managing tasks, avoiding certain shit. Like, it's people pleaser. You know, you didn't come here to fucking be a people pleaser. You didn't come here just to fucking acquire wealth. Like I feel like Spirit's shaking somebody. Like, this could be a message for somebody who just feels like they're here to acquire wealth and, you know, at least I did one thing and I left, you know, something for my kids or my family. No, that's like, wake the fuck up. So that is somebody's message, because Spirit just got super aggravated right there. Like, super materialistic energy. Let's clarify this Ten of Pence, Knight of Swords. Because you don't want somebody coming your way either. Separation, deception. Yeah, see. This can still go either way, though. I knew I felt somebody here. What the fuck is this? It's linked to the Dark Night of the Soul. That's a given. So it could be a divorce or a long-term thing, and it's just a fucking financial hit. But if you were in it for finances, like I said, you fucked up. Or if this is somebody who's been taking financial blows off and on, another reason why they didn't want to get out of something, I just need you to be careful here, because I feel like someone might be coming towards you that has some type of insight on your wealth, or, you know, your energy it's like sneaky. Like, I'm going to come loathe off of you because I know you're going to get places. Yeah, too much pride, ego, again, destruction. Again, like I said, if your whole life was about just acquiring wealth and you never put effort towards other things, there's some shit definitely getting taken from you. Oh, I just heard Watch the Breakdown. What song is that? It said, yeah, say give it. It's that watch the Breakdown. What song is that? I actually had a breakdown the year that song came out. I was at Country Fest in Boston. That song came on, and it felt like a document. Like, my friends didn't even know what to do with me. I didn't even know what to do with myself. Anybody know what song that is? Watch the Breakdown. Now give it to me. Yeah, give it to me. Give it to me. Oh, what song is that? Something I'll be here for you, baby. Watch the Breakdown. Nice for what? Nice for what? Okay. I felt like I had a dark night of the soul that day. There's something huge happening here. Represents here tonight. Hold on. I keep putting you back in. I can explain myself. Care for me. So cry for me. Care for me. Hold on. Everybody get your motherfucking roll on. I know shortly. She does wanting nothing but a slow song. Had a man last year. Life goes on. Haven't let that thing loose, girl, in so long. You've been inside, you know how to lay low. You've been peeping, you've been bringing to the table, working hard, girl, for everything that's paid. First, last, phone bill, car note, cable. Yeah, see, this has to do with money. With your phone out. Got them with the apples with your phone out. Snapping on the Bible. Showing it's off straight. Can't for me, can't for me. There for me, there for me. It's the real one in your reflection without a follow, without a mention. You gotta be nice for what? I understand you got 100 bands, baby Bens, bad friends, high school pics, even a bad one. Working 8 a.m., finish around 5. Hoes talk down, but you don't see them outside. Gotta hit the club, gotta make that ass jump. Got your phone out. Someone's gonna have a breakdown. I mean, I had a breakdown. It was powerful. And it was one of the days that I talk about, you know how it's like one of those days I talk about how the collective gets together like one time a year. It was one of those days. So the energy was fucking wild. It's like, get a short life, you know? What are you going to do with that? Song's dedicated to all the women out there who've been hustling to make it big. He tells all the women out there, he knows how the struggle is real. So maybe somebody really admires you for what you're doing. Somebody really wants to like be with you. I can't tell if it's a good vibe or a bad vibe. But to me, with two people there, fifth dimension vibing like that, that's a good vibe. But I don't know if it's like a day late, dollar short type energy, you know? Like, because to me, it's like, I don't know if like you're singing it, like nice for what? I can pay my own phone bill. I can pay my own car note. I can pay, you know what I mean? I can pay my own cable. I don't need to be nice. I can pay my own bills. So I don't know where the fuck this is going. All I know is that there's going to be a fucking breakdown there. It's basically like you're a good fucking strong independent woman. Why should she be nice to a player or a man that's likely not to treat her how she deserves? All right, this is getting deeper and deeper. So watch out. Watch out, watch out. Because somebody's all about your future. You asked me, tower. The spirit's going to come in with a tower and take somebody out. Somebody's out of the picture. Somebody who you're no longer with has already had some type of financial hit, financial loss, probably already going through a fucking breakdown. I don't know if they're trying to count on you to cheer them up. Or if they honestly want to work together with you on something. And just because they do doesn't mean that you should, though. I just keep hearing that song. I'm trying to think what was happening in my life. It's probably like 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Closer to 7, maybe.
Closer to 7.
Maybe.
I wasn't living here. I've been here 3 years. probably like maybe 5 years ago. I was already on YouTube. I probably just started YouTube because I started it 5 years ago. So like I said, it was the start of my spiritual journey. And I just brought that up to you guys too.
Yep.
What up, Buttercup?
What can I see? Is it pointing down?
The camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can only see with this.
Oh, I didn't know because I saw the light. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Now, if you look on my camera right here, you could just all you see is my my cards.
Oh, I was curious.
Yeah, I know Grandpa said that the other day too because it looks like it's going that way.
It does.
But it's just right at my desk. Why you don't want no one seeing you rocking my robe? Or
no,
you're just curious?
I just saw the light.
Yeah. So to me, this is a start of somebody's spiritual journey. Well, we already knew that anyway. Because I feel like somebody has like spiritual tendencies or qualities or clairvoyance or like an inner knowing and has just been ignoring their calling because it's been a very materialistic situation for them. So again, if it was like almost 5 years ago, it's like I said, it's the start of somebody's spiritual journey. And again, yeah, I just started YouTube. I just started my spiritual journey. And it was tough. So this is also telling me that, there's
it's gonna be rough.
So it is Kaden, it's gonna be rough. It is gonna be rough.
No, the cereal.
Oh, it's a cereal.
You want to taste it?
No, I would have never bought fucking Kit Kat fucking cereal.
Let's try one. I guess I was expecting them to taste like Kit Kats, but they don't. You might actually like them.
I think what
milk.
I think what milk is going to taste like Cocoa Puffs.
That's what I thought. They don't taste like Kit Kat.
No, but it's a General Mills, and General Mills is Cocoa Puffs. So I'm feeling like a Cocoa Puff vibe.
I'll make a bowl after.
Yeah.
I just want to try and see.
You might be able to get away with that. You eat Cocoa Puffs, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Were you trying to eat them plain, thinking you were going to get little Kit Kat bites?
Yeah, I thought it was really
Well,
Kit Kats.
Sorry, should have just bought you little Kit Kats.
That would have been cool.
Yeah, maybe. So yeah, this is the start of. I mean, there's a whole bunch of different stories here, but this is the start of somebody's spiritual journey, and it is fucking hard and it is rough. But you can't pity somebody who is shitty to you either, right, guys? So I mean, there's just so much going on in this one fucking reading. If you ask me, like, if you got an opportunity to wrap something up and make a situation right, go make the situation right. I don't know where that path takes you, with or without somebody, but it's worth putting it out there in case something is fated or destined. Yeah, see? Somebody's not talking. Somebody's not saying what they've been holding back on saying, but somebody's there. And they're just avoiding you. Avoiding managing their task, avoiding getting a divorce, avoiding quitting their job. It's all that shit, It's tough. It's a tough go. But that's what happens when you try to control things and have a one-track fucking mind and not being empathic and sensitive to other people. And, it's a harsh fucking lesson. But here's the deal, okay? This is the beginning of a spiritual path. Somebody is taking a spiritual route, whether they are fucking aware of it or not. And that's a beautiful thing, and it's a hard thing. I don't know if someone's going to cross your path or if this is somebody that already allowed all this shit to interfere with whatever you guys had at one point, and you guys are no longer together. And this is their separation with somebody else. But you know who this is, right? As a soulmate. And it was definitely a soulmate that you were connected to. And when you guys were together, your energy fucking vibed. But it was constant ruin and upheaval and chaos and people avoiding this and avoiding that. It takes two to make a thing go right. So it was one-sided, Probably felt betrayed. So this is also telling me you were a strong catalyst for somebody because they were on the wrong path. So it doesn't mean you'll end up together. Job done. Job well done. Congrats to my catalyst. Because that couldn't have been fucking easy either. Because there was a strong ass fucking connection. So that sucks. There was some hurt there too. That, you moved past. So this is a tough fucking read. We've all been through this. Not everybody. Because apparently I got some newbies on the board. Or listening. Because this is what this is. Again, let's watch the breakdown. That was in the very beginning of my journey. It's on YouTube. So it's time to go in a new fucking direction. And there's no way around it. I will tell you, if this energy comes back into your life at some point, who knows? I guess it depends on how dedicated they are to how devoted they are in regards to their own life and their own soul and what matters to them. And, not everybody ends up with a catalyst. We didn't end up with our when somebody came in for our first catalyst, right? And we just assumed it was our twin flame because we all went through the twin flame fucking shit at the same time. That's how we found each other, right? It's that type of shit. This is not what this is. You already passed that. You've already met your catalyst. You've already been down this road. This shit's already happened to you a couple times. This is their first. It's like a virgin touched for the very first time. It's probably you, but I don't know where this leads, guys. But I will tell you, whether this is you and you're having to do it again, it is what it is. Or if it's somebody else and it's that story, you were the catalyst, job well done. And congrats on clearing your karma. Because that's not easy. Most catalysts just keep going the way and playing the same old fucking game, right? It's nice for what? So why would you be nice? This person wasn't like that with you. It brings me back to the song. I can pay my own bills. I can pay my car bill. I can pay my cable bill. I don't need you. You're very independent. And maybe, this energy, has a very insecure feeling when it comes to that because they would rather have somebody depend on them to feed them because we have an ego here, right? So, but you don't need that type of relationship. You want equality, equals, and you definitely want an equal in this situation because there was a spiritual lesson on each end. You want a catalyst for fucking shits and giggles. That's for damn sure. You had a deep connection with this energy. You were their catalyst, just like you had a catalyst in the beginning that brought you on your spiritual journey, which makes you think this wouldn't come back around because we've already been there and done that. But this could be, you never know. What if this is your person and spirit really needed them to get on this path because they know you're going places and it's not going to change. And everybody deserves second chances in life and different perspectives and outlooks on life. And maybe you were that trigger for this person, and it can work out. I guess it just depends on how sincere the situation is and how genuine the situation is, right? Doesn't mean it's not going to work out right now, but it doesn't mean it won't work out in 5 months. So who knows? you know. And again, if it's me, if it's you, we know. But now that we see more of this, you know, it kind of looks like it's going the other direction. But at the same time, you could have been with this energy thinking it was the one, and they just kept betraying you over and over, and it affected your fucking finances, you know. And this goes right back to you in the same story that I just read. You know, make sure this person's out of your fucking life. Make sure they don't get a hold of your fucking, you know, billfold. I don't even say billfold. Is that what it's called? A billfold? A wallet? Who the fuck uses a billfold? So I don't know if this is linked to a past life, but, you know, they'd be in it just for the money. So Spirit wants to make sure that gets wrapped up before your income comes in, before certain incomes, before certain levels of ascension kick in. They want to make sure that you wrap this shit up with this fucking person. So again, I think we can kind of pretty much leave it at that. Whoever this is, you know, I just keep getting pulled here. The breakdown, watch the breakdown. It's not watching somebody else break down. I can barely remember that day. Like, I can remember it like it was yesterday, but like, I didn't know what to do with myself. My friends didn't know what to do with me. Like, it was a breakdown times 10. And both of these kinds of breakdowns. So somebody this week is absolutely hands down, if they haven't already, is having a major fucking breakdown. It's overdue. Those who are rocking more spiritually, you're breaking things down differently, like how I just broke things down for you. You know what I mean? It's that higher vibe. I wouldn't say it's taking the higher road, but it's the higher, it's spiritual thinking versus matrix thoughts. Because you could easily dismiss this situation and tell someone to fuck off real fucking quick with a matrix thought. So I do feel like there is something with perspective, but it's you still need heads up here, because this still looks like it's still avoiding, you know, and it could be one of those like daily dollar short daily energy, you know, this come and gone. And you were just the catalyst, like somebody was the catalyst for you. And others are just, there needs to be some patience. So I don't know, guys, if you're meant to be with somebody, it's definitely going to take time. So in the meantime, just do what's best for you. It's not an energy you wait on. It's not an energy you feel bad for. It's not like that. You know, you gotta be smart. You gotta play this smart, and not in a way of manipulation. It's just, you gotta worry about your own fucking well-being, because you were dealing with somebody who didn't give two shits about your fucking well-being. They're too busy inquiring fucking wealth and shit like that, guys, you know? So two wrongs don't make a right. So I don't know what type of message they're trying to give you here, but they definitely want you vibing with spiritual thoughts more than matrix when it comes to what this is, because you're capable of it. But I know me, I don't want to be put in that position either, because they did treat you like the matrix, you know? In my eyes, your eyes, sayonara, you know? But we don't always know what our future fucking holds, and these two energies together seem pretty fucking powerful. Maybe you guys will go into business together in the future. I don't know what the future holds for you guys, but someone's got some, lack of patience here, but hopefully it's just coming to the end of a fucking conflict or the inner conflict, but you can't avoid the dark night of the soul. I mean, this is somebody that's been trying to avoid all of this for a very long time. Not this week. You can't be who you thought you were. Like it doesn't work for you. Having that ego doesn't work for you. Being, who you thought you were to other people, like it's not a stigma. What's the other word? Not a stigma, but I want to say citation. Not a stigma. The fuck word am I looking for? It starts with an S. It's kind of the same thing. Is it stigma? I feel like it's a different word I'm looking for. Anybody? To worry about the fucking reputation, that type of stuff. It is people pleaser, But that's going to change. Still any advice when it comes to this, because this is somebody who didn't. Let me put it this way: this person wasn't loyal to you. You got abandoned. I grabbed that card. Renovation. Reinvention. We're stuck to it, but that's the only one that came out. You got regret. So let's get one more to see you have guided. So I don't think that was supposed to come out, but I'm not positive. So let's start over with your best advice for this situation. Because it could be multiple people, and one is abandon a certain situation, the other one is improve a situation. So like I said, they weren't loyal to you. Why? Because it was somebody else. So you felt betrayed. It's a lot of betrayal here, guys, on all ends. But again, we got divine timing, and you just have guided. Best advice for this situation. The lesson here, there's that reinvention that wanted to come out and crossroads. I think someone's lesson here really is to vibe higher and stop betraying the wrong fucking people. You're loyal to the wrong fucking people is kind of what this is saying too. But now this is another situation. Like I was saying before, leaving one situation and going in a new direction. And you change somebody's life, guys. Just like your catalyst changed somebody's life. I just don't know how this is going to roll back around for you. But right now, I mean, this could be what goes around, comes around, and, they were betrayed. It's whatever their karmic lesson is here, and it has a lot to do with following their soul and their feelings and being in tune with happiness and love and that feeling and that vibe, Or do you want to continue to vibe in the fucking matrix? Right now, please just continue to do what it is you do. Focus on yourself, my spirituals, like spirituals like me, you, people who've been here for a long time, like my spirituals in the sense, you're not just getting on this path. Okay. This is somebody just getting on the path. So whatever fucking happens. And it will happen when it's supposed to happen, if it happens. For right now, if you're anything like me, my OGs, things like that, continue to focus on yourself, continue to thrive, continue to elevate, continue to evolve, continue to allow change. It's all the above. They're going through a very karmic cycle right now. And, starting a new journey, and you were definitely the catalyst, and I guarantee you fucking knew that. But there was some lessons in life for you as well, and you're vibing on a whole nother level right now. So be careful if this energy does want to come back around. It might not just be the right time. And there's another time that's just better, And some of you, they're going to want to come in, have some type of conversation. It's just be very careful with your energy, because I will tell you that this energy cannot match your energy yet. And, an energy match is important, but it doesn't mean to cast them away and, do that either. But you got to know that you got to be careful on how much time and energy you give to this person right now, because you are vibing on a different level, and they're going to need to match your energy if this is something that's going to come back around and work. And right now they cannot match your energy. Okay. So I wouldn't be having any serious fucking conversations in regards to like the two of you and what your future holds. I don't think that's quite wise, because they don't even know what their fucking future holds right now. Your gut will tell you, So my OGs, your best advice. Whoa. Like, whoa. Yeah. Well, I don't know if that's speaking of fear, or it's just, I want to say boundaries, but like something is still karmic here. Could be fear on your end, but you have compromise. Let's see if I can get like one or two more so I can really get the message here. You got action, divine masculine, contemplation. So the energy, to me, it's something that is coming in. I don't know if you're going to contemplate it. It looks like they're contemplating it, but it does look like there should be possibly some type of compromise, overall energy for that place. Yeah, like, it's still, there's still something karmic that they're wrapping up. I don't know if this is like a casual, like, I don't know if you can just be friends. I don't know if you can, you know what I mean? Like, this is an energy. It just feels like if something's meant to come back around, let it come back around at a different time. Because there's whether they want to come in or not, there's just still something here that's still karmic. And I don't know if it's the karma they need to clear with you, make something right. And this is you kind of having some fear and feeling like, you're stuck. You don't know what to do. Do I compromise? Do I not? Like, I don't know, guys. This is a fucking tough one. It's a tough one. It can get a little more, something a little more clear. maybe you should just kind of fucking play mute right now. You got healing, divine, feminine, abandoned. So it could be them that, it's the whole abandoned situation. I think it's more of a financial loss. I think your best advice right now is so you don't end up feeling stuck or in a certain situation. Just now is just not the time to compromise. Now's not the time to meet up and, nostalgic feelings. It's just not. But they're going to try, this is kind of like to be continued. But clearly Spirit wanted you to know that this person is starting this path. And we all know what it's like to start on a path. It's brutal. So, however it goes down for them, it needs to go down. The lessons that need to be learned here. They can't just come and go as they please. They can't treat you how they think they can. Like this is more than just a wake-up call. There's multiple karmic ties here, not just one cord. I mean, there's a lot of karma on this person's end. Like it's finances, it's love, it's family, it's ego, it's emotional stuff. It's not pursuing happiness because of fear. Like it's not just one or two things. Okay, like this is a beating, this is a bruising. But they obviously mistreated people, took advantage of people. Like, it is what it is. You can't stop somebody else's karma. So, and you shouldn't try to. I guarantee, I know this is a situation that you've already gotten yourself out of. So don't step in the midst of this because you feel bad, Life doesn't work that way. You're still trying to work through your shit, I do feel like, there's a chance of transforming a certain situation. Maybe in the long run, maybe eventually you get to be friends or business partners or lovers, or you'll never see each other again. It just really depends on where your path leads and how well they adjust to their new path. But again, you got the Three of Wands, which is, opportunity, success, your future. And then you got the Hermit, contemplation, searching for the truth, inner guidance, meditation. You really got to do what's best for you. You can't just fall back on, well, at one point I really, there was love and we vibed like this. That was at one point. And did they face those feelings? Did they face what needed to be faced? I'm not saying two wrongs make a right, or there's a need for forgiveness here, or, not to forgive. I'm just saying in general, you went through a lot. You found your way out of it. You're vibing at a beautiful vibe. You chose ascension. This energy did not. They knew they weren't going to when they came into this lifetime. That's why you were their catalyst. I mean, I can keep going and going and going. We know how this goes, right? So again, I'm not trying to shit on this energy. It's just, it's so important for you to recognize what you have gone through, where you're at now, and how easily it is to get wrapped up into energy like that out of, feeling guilty or sorrow or thinking, it might work, it might not. Like, no. Your main focus is you right now. Taking care of you, nurturing you. That's your main focus. that energy is definitely going to roll back around. That's a given. And if, they really are doing the right thing and they have the right intention, because Spirit knows their intentions, so if they're doing the right thing and they have the right intentions and they really are genuine and, then that's good. Then it will roll back around. And when it feels right to you, then maybe that's when the two of you can compromise. But until then, keep, nurturing yourself. Don't get stuck in this energy, because that energy is heavy as fuck right now. And your energy is not heavy as fuck like that, right? So when two people are meant to come together and work on things, the energies need to match. And right now, these energies are not matching. So it needs time. And that time could be weeks. That time could be months. That time could be years. So don't get caught up in somebody else's karma right now. When we work so hard to get to where we're at now. Does that make sense? If it's meant to fall together, it will. And it you won't feel angry. You won't feel resentment. You won't feel it. Like the right time will be the right time. Right? So until then, stay lovey. Safe journeys. Stay on your path. Just because they're at their crossroads, don't let that energy come in and put you at your crossroads. Because you already chose a path. You get what I'm saying? So now it's up to you whether or not that energy should join you with your path, not hop back on their path. You already did that and went through hell to get out of their path, out of their fucking. You get what I'm saying here? It comes down to if it's meant to be, they're gonna join your path. You guys will find something together. It's not their path, their terms, on their time. That's why you came in. You were the catalyst. Let's not forget. That does not mean you have the upper hand. That's not what that means at all. It's just, it took you a lot because that energy wanted you on their path, their way, their time. Why can't it be? We all know how that energy rolled, okay? You never got on the same page with this energy ever. It brought nothing but instability. That's the way it was supposed to happen, because they needed to realize their loyalty and their stability is not where it was supposed to be. Okay, it's not a blame game here. We've all been through this. We know where they're at. Okay, you don't have the upper hand. No one's got it's not like that. It's just you're on two different paths right now. When they're meant to cross, they will. And it won't feel like all that other stuff that I just mentioned, right? It will feel right. Something about it will feel right. Okay? That time will come if that's how it's supposed to go. But for right now, you're not at your crossroads. Not with that energy. You already took yourself out of the crossroads. You could be at your crossroads with work, at your crossroads when it comes to your children, at your crossroads about your personal life. But you're not at the crossroads with this person. They're at their crossroads. You've chose your path. Remember that. Okay? I love you guys so much. And I'll see you mañana. Have a beautiful night. Bye, guys.